In ours, absolutely. I told this story like 12 podcasts ago. I'm dating a girl. Her and I love each other. We enjoy each other's company. I get to a point that I want to get married. I said, listen, I don't know if I know what it is to be married. I think we need to go find a church.
Okay, hold on. What are you talking about? You don't know what it means to get married? Seriously? Okay. That's weird.
I'm telling you right now, I'm an atheist at the time. I don't believe in God. My life has never given me a single example to believe in God. It's given me 1,000 examples to not believe that there's a God. So I don't want to go, through this mess. And I told her, I said, I want us to go to church. She says, what are you talking about? I'm not going to church. Are you becoming religious? I said, I'm the last guy who you would call religious. But if we want to get married, I do want to get married. If you want to get married, I want to get married. I think we've got to figure out a way to follow a manual. Let's pick a manual. So are we going to pick the Scientology manual? Mm-hmm. Are we going to pick the Christianity manual? Are we going to pick the Judaism? Are we going to pick the LDS?
What's the constitution of your relationship?
Pick the manual, right? Let's pick a manual.
Okay, so this is the mistakes that a lot of people believe that you have to have a manual in order to live life. And I have a news for you guys. You don't need a manual to live life. I mean, if there is a manual, so if there is a manual to life, why we have all these problems? Because a manual tells you exactly the details, the procedure of something, and you get to results. All right? And a lot of people believe that they need some sort of manual to live life. Human beings, that's why there's no manual for life. There is no manual for life, whether you like it or not. Okay? If there is a manual for life, everybody will be successful. We wouldn't be in this kind of situation we are today. Okay? But we are more complex than that. We are humans. We have our emotions. We have our weaknesses. We have our strengths. We are very unpredictable. Okay? Yes, there are some general things that you can do, and you'll be able to have a specific results. But in terms of living life, life is very unpredictable. Life is very, how can I say it? You wake up one day and the world has changed. The actions of others, the action of society affect how you live life. Okay? So it's not a clear whether, like a white and black thing where if we do this specific thing, you'll get a positive results. All right? So whatever you wanna live, how you wanna live, that's your basically how you can approach life. But if you think that there has to be a dogmatic where it has to be in a book in order for you to live life, that's a very rigid way of living life, because you cannot move, you cannot operate beyond the limitations of the manual, okay? So you cannot move beyond that. So you have to limit yourself within that. And I think that's a very restrictive way of living. Life is more than that. People need to aspire, envision different things instead of just being in a closed in a closed environment where you cannot do certain things, very limited, very restrictive. Okay? So my point is, you don't need a manual to live life. So these are my points. If you have a different perspective, you can comment and I will be able to respond.